Hello and welcome everyone. Today's video features a preview of the brand new Tier 10 Tech Tree Pan-Asian light cruiser Jinan. Jinan is described in-game as being a variant of a light cruiser developed in the United States at the end of World War II with reinforced torpedo armament, and indeed it looks very similar to the American light cruisers Atlanta and Flint, for example. Jinan does differ quite significantly with an impressive array of consumables, improved main battery reload speeds, and truly scary torpedo armament. Jinan has the capacity to put 40 deepwater torpedoes into the water within 10 seconds when activating its torpedo reload booster. Now, the Kitakami may have just made its sneaky return, albeit in a superior form under another nation's flag colours. With that scary thought in mind, let's take a look at the Jinan's full ship stats, starting with those consumables. As already mentioned, Jinan gets plenty to work with. Damage control parity, defensive AA fire, this torpedo reload booster, it's a repair parity, and smoke generator. Now you can see here I am running with a full torpedo build, torpedo tubes mod 1 in slot 3, and also torpedo tubes mod 2 in slot 6. Concealment, main armaments, damage con, and steering gears. And we'll just go to the captain skills. All the stats that we're going to look at in this game are based on this exact build. And this is a full maxed out torpedo build, including Swift Fish, Build the Tubes, Enhanced Torpedo Explosive Charge, Adrenaline Rush, Priority Target, Superintendent for all those extra consumables. I am boosting the HP with Survivability Expert and Concealment Expert. So let's take a look at the ship's armour, and as you can see it is a light cruiser. You get fore end plating of 16mm and the same on the deck. The main deck is all 16mm and the same here at the stern, aft end deck and plating. Superstructure 13mm. This casemate armour is 32mm and a citadel armour belt of 95mm. So this ship is pretty lightly armoured. The turrets at 32mm of frontal plating, complete 32mm coverage. We look at the internal armour. We can see at Warship is 32mm on the bow, and the same here at the stern, 32mm. So very, very lightly armoured indeed. This ties in directly to the survivability, 35,200 hit points with this build including Survivability Expert. Torpedo protection damage reduction of just 4%. This does represent a major weakness, as the Jinan does not have any hydroacoustic search. Moving to the main battery, Jinan gets 10 127mm guns in 5 twin mounted turrets. They have a base reload speed of 3.8 seconds. They can rotate 180 degrees in 4.5 with a max firing range of 13.5 kilometers with a max dispersion of 126 meters. Remember, I am using the torpedo tubes mod in slot 3 instead of accuracy. They can fire both high explosive and armor piercing rounds. The high explosive does a max damage of 1800, 10% fire chance. They can pen 21mm of armor with a shell speed of 808 meters per second. Armor piercing can inflict a max damage of 2100, and the armor piercing has the exact same shell speed as the high explosive at 808 meters per second. Moving to the torpedo armament, and this is where it gets quite scary. The Jinan gets 4 X5 torpedo launchers, 2 on each side. They have a reload time of 101 seconds, a max firing range of 13.5 kilometers. They can inflict a max damage of 20,585, 76 knots of speed, and a very low torpedo detectability range of just 800 meters. And don't forget, this Jinan also has access to the torpedo reload booster. These are deepwater torpedoes, so you can only strike cruisers, battleships, and aircraft carriers. When it comes to anti-submarine warfare, the Jinan gets depth charges. They have a max damage of 1700, 2 charges with 12 depth charges per charge, and these have a reload time of 40 seconds. When it comes to AA defense, the Jinan gets pretty solid 89 rating, 14 76mm guns in 7 twin mounted turrets, and the main battery also doubles up as AA defense. The 5 twin mounted 127s. All combined, they pump out a continuous average damage of 422, firing 8 black explosions per salvo with a max firing range of 6 kilometers. And this is further reinforced by having access to the defensive fire consumable. Maneuverability wise, Jinan gets a base speed of 35 knots. This can be increased using the Sierra Mike signal flag to 36.8, turning circle radius of 670 meters with a rudder shift time of 6.1 seconds. Finally, stats wise, we come to the Jinan's concealment rating of 71, which equates to a surface detection range of 9.8 kilometers, 5.6 kilometers when firing in smokescreens, detectability by submarines and by aircraft at 6 kilometers. So this is the Tier 10 Pan-Asian light cruiser Jinan with this incredible torpedo power. These Pan-Asian torpedoes, these deepwater torpedoes, really can be absolute killers. This could be a very interesting ship. It reminds me very much of the Kitakami. Now the ship is still in testing. It's covered by NDA, so unfortunately no live gameplay at the moment. As soon as this ship comes out of NDA, I will update this video with live gameplay and a full review of the Jinan. So until then, if you have any questions, I stream live on Twitch, or if you'd like to simply hang out for some chilled out gameplay, feel free to come on over. I look forward to seeing you all. I'd like to thank you once again all for watching. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more. Take a moment to check out some of my most recent videos and leave a comment below. And until the next time, keep sailing it like you stole it.